Oh, look at that. That is gross and amazing.
Will it waffle, will it waffle, will it waffle? Will it waffle, will it waffle, will it waffle? Will it waffle, will it waffle, will it waffle? Will it waffle, will it waffle, will it waffle?
Hello and welcome to a special Pride edition of Will It Waffle. I'm your host, JACKISNOTABIRD, and no, I am not in the Will It Waffle test kitchen right now. I am currently editing the episode that you are about to watch, the remains of which are inside this box. So this episode was sponsored by YouTube Originals, with whom I joined forces to raise $500,000 for the Trevor Project in the Give With Pride Challenge. And if we hit that goal, I promised to get my waffle iron out of the vault and release a very special rainbowified edition of Will It Waffle. Well, we didn't quite hit our goal, but we were all pretty stoked about the money that we did raise, and on top of that, YouTube is still going to donate $250,000 to the Trevor Project. So I am still going to celebrate that awesome achievement and pride in general by sharing with you one of the messiest, most shocking episodes of Will It Waffle that I have ever shot. So now, over to past me in the Will It Waffle test kitchen. I am going to be waffling one of the foods that has been most recommended to me over time. But wait, first, waffling? Recommended? What are you talking about, YouTuber I've never seen before, and or YouTuber whose videos I watch on transgender topics but which I have never seen before in this homey kitchen discussing waffles? Well, thanks for the question, completely generic yet oddly specific hypothetical person. While I do mostly make videos on LGBTQ+ topics that make you think, in particular sharing my own experiences as a trans guy, I additionally used to host a show on this channel called Will It Waffle. There's no recipes here, there's no science behind it, it's just me being reckless and trying not to blow up my kitchen, but almost always burning myself.
Oh, hot. Oh, hot and hot. Hot, so hot. Hot. Oh, so hot.
Over the course of more than 50 episodes, I pushed my brave little waffle iron to the limit, exposing it to bacon, fluff, Happy Meals, slime, gummy worms, dousing it in dough, setting it on fire, even burying it in a parking lot and digging it back up again a year later to see if it still worked.
Dude, I did not expect this.
Okay, that one, I did get a new waffle iron after that one, but it did still work, technically. Nowadays, I only pull out my trusty waffle iron for very special occasions. The last time was at the beginning of quarantine, back when I still looked like this. Yeah, the pandemic kinda hit me hard. That and turning 30. And 31. Wow, pandemic has lasted a long time. So as promised, I will be waffling a highly requested food that I have never waffled before because honestly, I don't personally care for the food, but I had to do it. I could not think of a better food to waffle to celebrate Pride. Yes, today we are waffling totally generic rainbow candies, not specific to a brand at all for legal reasons. Taste the pride symbol. Listen, we gotta be on the up and up today, okay? It's a fancy video, we're doing it for a fancy pride celebration. Totally generic rainbow candies, that's what they are. Yup, that's what I call them with my friends. But yes, we are doing it, we're gonna waffle a freaking rainbow. I have no idea if this is gonna be amazing or terrible or just plain waffle. So let's do it. So I'm not overly familiar with generic rainbow candies, but I did think that they would be a bit more rainbow-esque. You know, you've got like 4 colors from the rainbow, and then these ones that like I think are supposed to be purple, but really just look brown. Also, I haven't had these in like, I don't know, probably decades, and so I don't really remember what they taste like, but I gotta say, they smell really tempting. Like even without waffling them yet, they just smell quite good. I think I should try one. What color should I go for first? Try red. First generic rainbow candy in probably 20 years. Wait, this is good. Oh, I wanna try every flavor. Holy crap. Oh, I'm so upset right now. These are delicious, and I've spent so many years not eating them. Oh, yeah, I'm legit upset about this. All right, well, if they're this tasty and smell this good on their own, let's see what happens when we perform the magic of waffling them. So I feel like I want to try to put them in a rainbow pattern, even though there's not as many colors of the rainbow here. But you know, I don't know what it's gonna look like afterwards. Frankly, it might just like fade into no color. That happens sometimes with really sugary dyed stuff. The dye just fades off and it's left being like white or some gross gray looking color. But being optimistic and thinking that it might just like melt into an amazing rainbow striped waffle, I want to get the stripes in there. So bear with me while I try to arrange these by color. I don't know that I have the patience for this. Oh, they're going all over the floor. I am gonna be finding in my kitchen for years. You know what I just realized? I forgot to turn the waffle iron on. Oh boy. Listen, when you don't do the show regularly anymore, you forget things. It just happens. And just throw a few more of those on there. Listen, 5-second rule. Whatever. I can't believe how good these are. I'm so upset. The ones on the bottom I think are gonna be cooked a lot more than the ones on the top, since I'm just leaving it open with them on while I try to heat up the waffle iron. Sometimes when I'm trying to see if the waffle iron is heated up enough yet, I feel like I'm taking a child's temperature. Oh, we are starting to get the telltale smell of the Will It waffle iron doing its work here. It's the phantom smell of every other thing I have ever waffled on this waffle iron. It is a horrid smell, but that's what's emanating from it right now, which means I think that it is heating up. So I think it is time to shut the top waffle iron. I think it's warmed up enough. We're going to get ready to see if Rainbow Candies will waffle. Will Pride waffle? They are sizzling quite a bit, which is cool. I really wasn't sure what to expect. Oh, ooh, there is a fruity smell breaking through the other awful ghosts of past waffles smell. That's pretty strong to be able to do that, actually. It's a little pungent. Not bad. I mean, it's not good. Some of them on the bottom definitely starting to melt. That's what I would like. I would love to see these really melt into each other, and then it's just kind of this like patchwork of colorful pride waffleness. Yeah, listen, I'm not describing it very well, but I have a vision here, okay? My vision doesn't usually work out here on Will It Waffle, but maybe we'll see a pride miracle. Oh, look at that. That is gross and amazing. Gloop on down, drip, drip, drip. Oh, look over here. I didn't even realize. Oh my God. This is horrible. We're going to turn this down a little bit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh man, no. I think this might be finally the one that kills my waffle iron. This is bad. We can't do any more of this. In fact, I'm unplugging this. Does Pride waffle? I'm scared to look. Whoa! Whoa! It almost looks like seashells, kind of. If you like found a whole bunch of like seashells and sea creatures that unfortunately had been massacred. It's the nightmare of the Little Mermaid come to life. Oh, jeez. I mean, I really am kind of stunned here. Oh, look how much came out there. I mean, this is horrendous, literally nightmarish. I mean, it kind of looks like a cool, like, art student project or something. Ooh, it's already congealing. This really might be the one to take my waffle iron out. They just turned into, like, little shells. So that's the thing that happened is, that's hot. The innards of each of them just burst out. That's what happened. So all of the goo is the insides of them. It's a little bit of the dye on the outside, but as you can see, it retained the color, right? So the dye didn't come off so much on the outside, it's that the inside came out. They just burst open. So the inside heated up much more quickly than the outside, but the outside wasn't able to make up for The explosions that happen inside. Rainbow explosion. Horrifying looking though, absolutely horrifying. I wanna like try a bite somehow, but it is so hot. I can barely even pull one off. I'm burning my finger. Yeah, I don't know that I can try this. I don't know how I'm ever gonna clean this. This is way worse than the gummy worms. But you know what? If this truly is the end of this waffle iron, what a way to go in celebration of Pride, of LGBTQ plus youth, of the Trevor Project. It couldn't have had a better way of leaving this earth. But don't worry, that does not mean that it is the end of Will It Waffle. Will It Waffle will return whenever there is a special moment that brings it upon us, or when, you know, I just feel like it. I am gonna have to get a new waffle iron first, though, before I ever make another episode. Well, thank you to the dozens of you over the years who have recommended that I waffle these totally generic rainbow candies. If you want to suggest what I waffle next, the next time that Will It Waffle does emerge, you can leave your suggestions down in the comments. And hey, if you want to try waffling these totally generic rainbow candies on your own, I would love to see it. Share what you did, share your photos, your videos, whatever, just tag it Will It Waffle so that we can all join you on your waffly pride adventures. Thank you again to YouTube Originals for sponsoring today's video, and thank you to each and every one of you who donated or spread the word. You helped make this Pride an absolutely amazing one, and you helped ensure that the LGBTQ plus youth who need support the most are able to get it and able to enjoy better and better Pride celebrations for years to come. So thank you for that. Thank you for joining me in the Will It Waffle Test Kitchen. Thank you for watching. Happy Pride, and I'll see you next time.